Hey, why are you calling me at the office? Nope, not until I've confirmed he's fully recovered and independent. Not up for debate. There are other specialists and this place is central enough. They have a whole specialized complex for arachne with abnormal environmental needs. If anything, my workload is increased. I am not leaving a patient in his condition for any amount of pressure you exert. Your argument always falls back on convenience for clients with much more benign needs than this patient. If I decide to spend the rest of my life in this rinky-dink clinic, that's my choice. Now, if you don't mind... His physical health is improving, but his mental... Ugh. I know those pin feathers must be irritating, but the idea of regaining his flight... I thought he'd be happy to be upwardly mobile again, but his mood swings have only gotten worse. Well, nothing's gonna get done just sitting here. Hello? You in here? There he is. How's the topical helping with the skin irritation? Sorry, I could guess from the look on your face. Come on, take a seat and let me have a look. Okay, your first wave of pin feathers are coming in as you enter molt. Looks like a fairly typical pattern. Your, hair is full of pins. Your upper body is largely anthropoid in form, so I imagine there won't be any pinning there. Assuming your body simply skips the unfeathered parts of your body, your thighs will be next, then finally your wings. All right, now settle down. Let me just... Does that feel better? Okay, fussy. Just leave it to me. So, aside from all the itchy pin feathers, how are things? You okay? Okay. I didn't think it would feel that good. These things must be really irritating. Shh. Relax. I'm working as fast as I deem helpful. Don't want to mar any of the feathers. Okay, just... Does that help? Okay, just... Gotcha. I managed to score a decent apartment not far from here. Yep. I mean, I have a strong client base here as it is. One of my colleagues is a touch disappointed, but I didn't have any long-term patients until... recently. Yeah. Not that I mind. You're a handful at the best of times, but never a dull moment, I guess. Really wish you didn't make that sound each time. Okay, I'll take that as a compliment then. Good boy. Nothing. Sorry, it's hard not to slip into veterinarian mode. I'm really sorry, man. I don't think that would be a good idea. It was really unprofessional of me. I mean, some of my other clients would likely sue me for such... I appreciate that you aren't going to sue me, but that doesn't change the fact that I shouldn't have said that. It's demeaning. You're a person, not a pet. I don't want you to start thinking all people are like those scumbags that clipped your wings. Please, let's keep this strictly professional. Mess up like that too much and I'll start bleeding clients. Now, hush up. Yes, I have a fairly wide clientele, mostly Arachne and the occasional Harpy, but I've also helped Lamia and even an elf once. Yeah, a lot of demihumans, I guess. I mean, it's a poor word for the wider diversity of non-human sentience. Only Arachne and a handful of other groups are truly demihuman. Harpies and Lamia are both completely non-human, as are elves, but that goes without saying. I mean, harpies aren't birds either. In fairness, you obviously look like a hybrid of the two, a human and a bird, but you're truly neither, which is important when it comes to my work. I have to balance the obvious similarities in biology with the reality that they are only similarities, not synapomorphies. Convergent evolution, you know? Sorry, it's really fun. Same for Lamia. They look like a human woman slapped on a snake body, but are truly neither. I mean, with the DNA evidence considered. It's a strange system. Technically, they're engaged heavily in reproductive hijacking, or something very similar. It's a trade-off, similar to Arachne. The offspring are always the same species as the mother, but do carry paternal genetics. I mean, it's very much still under study. With Arachne, I believe there is a chromosomal fault that causes male embryos to fail. I'm speculating here, but Arachne, being spiders, have direct control over internal fertilization. They often fertilize 3 or 4 eggs, allowing for 1 or 2 potential children per clutch. Lamia are very different, viviparous with an abnormally high success rate. I have no explanation for why they always produce female snakelets. And then there's you. I mean, it was a similar story for harpies until you came along. I mean, if you feel up to talking about that sometime. There's never been a record of a male harpy before. Hey, only when you feel up to it, okay? When my friend first contacted me, I assumed he meant you were a Garuda, or maybe a nightingale. I figured you couldn't be a zoo, there would have been more casualties. Also, I don't think I can legally treat a zoo, or a Garuda for that matter. Sorry, I'll drop it. Come on, settle down for me. You're doing so good. Hang in just a little more, okay? Almost done. But it's extra irritating having these so close to your face. I'm grateful you abstained from scratching at these. I had a young female harpy that lacks such self-control. She wasn't aware that budding pin feathers tend to bleed when broken. It's okay. I'd have had you in an Elizabethan collar so fast. Oh, don't you start. I already apologized for that. Relax, mister. Just a few more. All done. Be sure to have a decent bath tonight, and make sure you let these freshly emerged feathers breathe. I mean, this can't be your first molt. There. Relax for me. We're all done here. Oh, sorry. Must be tired. Oh. Hey, calm down, mister. I can't do anything if you move around too much. Oi! What are you... No, nope, none of that. What has gotten into you? Right. Preening. Grooming. Hey, I want you to repeat that word for me. Grooming. It's got another meaning to humans, and if you keep this up, I'll be guilty of it. Don't. You're my patient. You are vulnerable and in need. Your harpy physiology has left you with a bunch of morphological complications when it comes to maintaining your feathers. No beak and anthropoid limb angles make it very difficult for you to look after yourself with your current condition. So as your doctor, I have an obligation to help you. I understand that preening like this has other implications for birds, but what I'm doing here, it's more like... There's no nice way to put it, but you understand, right? It's unethical for it to be anything more. Please, settle down and remove yourself from me. This isn't good for you. Hush, just... Let's get you fed. Just calm down for me, okay? It's just the hormones. Molting is a stressful time, right? No harm, no foul. Don't worry about it. Come on. Let's go get something to eat. No, just how he feels. I'm the exact same way when my pin feathers come in.